What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Daniel-san. I'm your best buddy. This freaking video is taking forever because my audio equipment is not working. Thank you, Blue Yeti, for being reliable. Everyone, go buy Blue Yeti microphone. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. But I want to talk to you guys about getting started. And this is great coincidence because I wanted to get started with this and everything was in my way. I feel like everything was in my way. Go ahead and step inside the dojo and I'll teach you a little something. So yeah, we're going to talk about getting started on things, just because getting started is one of the hardest things to do when you're wanting to get into better habits, maybe start a project, start on a diet, start on something. It's kind of like looking at a mountain. You're wanting to hike up a mountain, and you look up that mountain, you're like, man, that's freaking high. And it is, especially when you start out and you have these big, huge goals. You know you want to do it. You have the motivation. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made the goal or thought about doing it in the first place. So you have this goal, but getting started seems very ominous, or it seems very big because, let's say, I'm just going to use an example. You're at 200 pounds and you want to weigh 100 pounds. I'm just using dumb numbers. If you think of it in the sense of you have to lose all 100 pounds in that first 1 or 2 weeks, you're not going to want to do it. You're not going to want to try to keep to your goal. It's too much. It's way too much. It's unreasonable to be able to lose that much weight in that little time. Same goes with anything else. For me personally, I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I had lofty goals. I felt like I wanted to do this and this and this and have all this crazy editing and put this in, but it's way too much work, especially since I'm working at full-time as a martial arts instructor. I just don't have the time. So here is the trickaroni. You guys want to know the secret to starting stuff? Better or else I won't share it. Just kidding. I'm going to share it anyway, regardless if you tap like or not. But I would really appreciate it. And I also appreciate it if you subscribe too. That'd be really cool of you. Here's the secret. You gotta try starting, and I'm sure you probably heard this before, you gotta start off small and you gotta start off somewhere. Maybe you're wanting to learn how to draw. You can't start off by being I'm gonna draw the freaking Mona Lisa. You gotta start off simple and you gotta start off small. But the secret is not just starting off small, because I'm pretty sure you already knew that. The secret is to starting off probably smaller than you think you need. Stupid small. I got a mosquito bite. You gotta start off super small. So, for example, one of my goals was to read more. I don't really normally read a lot, and reading was kind of boring. At least that's what I felt like, or that was my experience in the past. I said something that I know that it would be dumb not to be able to accomplish. So I made a goal, or in order to get started, I decided to just read for 5 minutes, or one chapter. That way, it's even if I was tired, or even if I was coming up with excuses not to read, I was going to say, I told myself that I was going to do it for a chapter or 5 minutes. And that's super easy. I can at least do that. And that's how I did it. So I could proudly say that I've been reading almost every single night now. And some nights I read more than 5 minutes. And that's kind of how you take it, step by step. That's how, you form habits. I follow another YouTuber. His name is Improvement Pill. I'll put a link in the description. But he talks about habits and about how they're formed based off of whether you do the action or not. So Improvement Pill does a better job of explaining it, but I'm just going to give you the Reader's Digest version. Habits are basically based off of 3 processes. First, the trigger. Second, the actual habit itself, or the act. And then third, the reward. That's how habits are kind of formed and you get going. In order to form the habit that I wanted to do, like reading, I had a trigger. So whenever I went into bed. Now, some people have different thoughts about whether or not it's good to read in bed or whatever. I'm reading in bed. You can't tell me what to do. It's my life. Alright, anyway, so I decided to read every night for 5 minutes, and the trigger was to, that I'm in bed. I'm in bed, it's time to read. So that the habit was reading. So I read, didn't matter how long it was. If I felt like reading longer, great. If not, I'm gonna at least just do like 5 minutes. Then I give myself a reward. So I go, so rewards can really vary. It can be really tough, especially for my habit, in bed. I don't want to do anything that'll like keep me awake or something, like look at my phone or something. But regardless, I look at my phone. Woo! Just because checking Reddit or something is fun, and it tells me like, I did a job well done. So that's how I do it. So in the spirit of starting things, I'm actually starting my YouTube channel, and I'm going to try to get a video out every week. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to try. But the way I'm going to do it is by following my own advice. I'm going to start very small and very easy. I'm going to do minimal minimal editing so that it'll be easy for me to just, talk to you guys, put up a video, and just have it out there. I think one last thing that I think is really important for when you want to start something or when you want to try to better your life is to have a very strong reason why. And I think sometimes we think that we have a strong reason why, but if we drop a habit or if we don't follow through, I'm not trying to be super critical here, but I feel like with a strong enough why, you'll do it. I mean, for example, the habit of eating is obvious and I will do it. The reason why is I want to live. So I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat food. And so that's just kind of an extreme example. I hear lots of my friends and other people say that they want to lose weight and they have trouble getting started. And I'm not criticizing them at all, just because it's a hard thing to start and it's a hard thing to follow through and it takes a lot of hard work. But some of my friends have been successful with it just because the reason why they want to lose weight is just really big. It drives them forward. It makes them want to do it. So that's what I want to turn to you guys. Comment down below what kind of goals and what kind of things you're wanting to do, and the stupid small little thing you're going to do each day or maybe every other day that you're going to do to get started. I'd love to read them. I'd love to put my input on it if you want me to. If not, I'm going to do it anyway, so forget it. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. So, you know the drill. Freaking subscribe. Freaking like. Freaking listen to my phone ring. Oh, why is it calling now? Freaking like, freaking subscribe, and if not, I don't care, because most of all, I just want you to have an amazing day, and I want you to go out and be a hero and take your learnings and share it with the world and try to help someone smile and be an awesome person. Thanks again for hearing me out. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Daniel-san, out.